Hello. We will doodle. We will doodle eventually. I need to yap. I need to yap a little bit before we get started. Because let me get this. Let me get this in frame. Boom. We got Leona's card today. We got Leona's card. We're probably gonna draw. We're probably gonna draw this sort of. I don't think I can. But oh boy. Hey, bestie. I'll not be here today because of my Leonophobia. Sorry, hi, bye. Today is Leona's turn. Unfortunately, I woke up this morning and his birthday card dropped and I'm like, ooh, he looking good. Honestly, I want to know, is this the first card where his hair is actually like up? Like up. Because his hair is usually like loose or in a very loose like ponytail design. Or I guess... Oh, we had the nightmare outfit. Where his hair's kind of like pushed back, but like it doesn't look like an updo. Yeah, this is one of the rare times where Leona's hair is just put up beautifully. Isn't he gorgeous? I think one of the other times was, something else. Yeah, for the most part, I think it was just the Nightmare Halloween outfit. His hair looks very fancy because almost every other time his hair is kind of pulled back, it looks very messy. Leona. He be pretty today. He be pretty today, and we're gonna do a little doodle. We're gonna do a little doodle. I didn't know what to doodle anyway. But hey, Leona's card kind of gives me a little bit of an idea. Sort of. Can draw that. Vague head shape. Hmm. Hmm. Bestie! Yeah. Bestie's not here today. But we have Leona's card. Hey, Bestie. We're gonna be doodling Leona. Yeah. Maybe I should throw Ruggy on here and then we have all of the Magiship team. I woke up this morning to Leona's birthday card and I'm like, ooh, he looking nice. I honestly didn't know what to expect. I honestly wasn't expecting a hat though. That I was not expecting. But he looking good. Not a fan of the hat, but he looking good. Yeah, the hat is like an unexpected detail. Like, I don't know. I don't really see Leona wearing that many hats anyway. But hey, at least it's coordinated well with the outfit. I can let it slide. I can let it slide. He looking good. You're so pretty. Ugh. Why are you so pretty but mean? Let me see. Where is my image? Like I said, Bill was in charge of the birthday event. He looks good. I wish Bill was actually in charge of the event, but hey. Either way, everybody's outfits look so good. Gotta be cooking. Yes, she be cooking. She be cooking a fine meal for us all. Although I kind of do want to draw him with the hat, but I just kind of... Hats have never been my my thing. It is also weird seeing his hair kind of pulled back and up like this out of his face, because then you notice that he don't have no ears. Which I like it. I like the fact that he doesn't have like the human ears on the side of his head. Some people do that, even though the character's not wearing like fake animal ears, and it bothers me so much. I'm like, please, no, don't do that. Stop it. It's cursed. Oh, new for Tomodachi Life. Okay, so you know how I said I made a new account for fun? Oh, yeah. Florida and Appel got married and have babies again. They're destined to be together, aren't they? Your game's like, nah, these two are fated to meet. Also, you're right, no ears. Yeah! His ears are hiding under his hat now. And Leona got with my me. Kaleem didn't want to date my me again. That's funny. But at least Malleus doesn't like my me or Leona. He's truly destined to have a new fate, unlike Floyd and Appel, apparently. He looks tired. I feel like I'm getting his head shape kind of wrong. That's a little too long. Besides, this is a messy sketch. We're not here for perfection. Floyd and Appel just want to be together. Apparently. Oh. I have another thing I wanted to show. Yes. Another thing I want to show real quick. It's Vil! Vil with his updated textures with better detail. Woo! As you can see here, I actually put patterns on his sleeve because that was bothering me. I mean, I could always fix the little belt sash, but the way I chopped the UVs for that one, it was too complicated to fix it, and I'm just like, you know what, whatever. Just the implications that it's shiny is fine. Yeah, he turned out much better this time around than the first time with the textures. I didn't have to do too much editing. Like, I didn't have to do too much to fix his model, except for maybe the robe at the bottom. That was it. But yeah, he looking better. I could make his fingernails bigger, but I don't feel like it, because you can't even see Ida's anyway, and they're not even that big. But yeah, he's looking much better. And I got the robe to do the thing that I wanted it to do. With the, you can see his foot there, and it's not actually clipping really through it. He's gorgeous. If only I can figure out how to rig from scratch, then I can get that ortho that I've been working on functioning properly. Ida and his big old hands. Even his regular model, his hands are kind of large looking, or like they're just a little bit too detailed. Like, ah yes, those are the hands of a gremlin. Somebody who's gonna develop arthritis way too young. Gremlin hands. Is Ida the only one with large hands? I don't think so. But I think his look kind of disproportionately larger than they should because his arms are kind of skinny. And so because he has like skinny arms and like hands that are kind of large, it just looks a little funny. He's a bit of a twig. I'm just gonna draw his face. I don't feel like drawing everything. We're not getting too crazy up in here. Eat up my weak nerd arms. And the fact that stuck out. Saved. And the fact that Shut-In Otaku saved Twisted Wonderland or Night Raven College from Malleus. Pathetic otaku boy. Can't even open a door right. We love Ida over here. He's an honorary being on this channel, I guess. Such a dork. I need to see something real quick. Heck. I really want to get his eyes right, because I feel like I haven't been getting the eyes correct. Like, I want him to look kind of smug. A smug Leona. Ida, you're the last one to save the world! Ida. Ida's like, not me, no, I'm no. That's the job of a handsome Bishonen, not me. Nah, but you see, Ida, you are the handsome Bishonen. It was you all along. It was your destiny. You just didn't realize it was you until it was too late. For real, he's handsome, he just doesn't see it. Yes, even Vil is like, you actually look pretty handsome, you just need to stop sleeping at like 4 a.m. Maybe get rid of those dark circles under your eyes. Oh wait, that's genetic. Unfortunate that he doesn't appreciate his natural beauty. That's okay, Ida. You have other people to thank for that. Also, I love seeing jokes of Ida going upstairs. It reminds me of book 6 when you and the others went up those stairs. We gotta travel all the way down here just to get you, Ida. You and Ortho were causing a ruckus. Oh yeah, tomorrow's gonna be Floyd's day. Where I talk about his fashion sense. That should be fun. But I gotta do a little bit of research again. Eat it. No cinnamon roll, I'm not going to save the world. Only handsome princes do that. Boy, if you don't... Yeah, tomorrow is Floyd. We're gonna draw... Well, no, we're not gonna draw Floyd. Have I drawn Floyd before on stream? I don't think so. But I do yap about him sometimes, and we're gonna talk about his silly sense of fashion. Or his unique perspective on it. Being a fish and all that. Because he's a fish. Legs. Also, Ida does call you a wholesome cinnamon roll. Where was that? Wait, I know I've drawn him off stream, that's for sure. But I've never drawn him on stream, that's interesting. We might do that next week. And then we'll let the wheel decide whose fashion we're gonna analyze next week. That sounds like a fun deal. Well, I'm a fish with legs. Okay. But is that like the English version of the card or the Japanese version? I haven't touched the English server in like forever. It'd be so funny if it's Ida next. We'll discuss Ida's otaku fashion sense next week. I saw English, but I heard it in both. Okay. I'm curious. Because Ida is actually one of the characters where I'm like, I'll be lenient on this one. He's allowed to say cringe things. He already speaks in a cringe way in Japanese, so I'll let cringe internet lingo slide with Ida. He's like the only character where it's designed to work like that. Everybody else's dialogue, I always side-eye in the English version. I'm like, is this really how they would say that in English? I'm picky, okay? I have standards. Caters, Exactly. Cater. He's already kind of a difficult character to write around when it comes to trying to translate him into English. Because I think in Japan and America, like, a social media type character is written completely differently. Even if they're kind of similar in the same way, whereas like, oh yeah, social media users can be pretty fake. You know, stuff like that. It's weird. Like, he speaks a little bit too dated for somebody that's supposed to be trendy. If Malia starts talking like that, blame Lilia and a bit of Ida. I think Lilia's interesting too, because like, yeah, he doesn't need to talk prim and proper, but it's like, how goofy does he sound? Is the question. He's been around for a long time, so he's probably picked up many different dialects over the centuries he's been alive, so that's an interesting character to think about. You're awake, are you, Shroud? No! Idiot. Bro, I loved seeing all the fan art for Malleus. Just being like a horror monster coming up to the door like, you're awake, aren't you? It was so funny, I loved it. I think I've seen a bunch of people make Shining references with that. With that part. Where he's kind of like peeking through the door, like after like breaking it down a bit, and it's like, are you awake? You know what? I don't like the head shape. I'm gonna try and adjust it using these eyes as like a reference. I'm gonna use this as a little bit of a better base. I saw a YouTube video on it. The fan art for that scene was amazing. Everybody tapping into their horror. To their horror charms. To their horror skill set, I guess you could say. Malleus really was acting like a little horror monster, wasn't he? I think the eyes are a little bit too far apart. I don't want them too close. Malleus gets stuck in the game and Ida's eating his gummy worms. It's like, Uno reverse card, baby! It's my turn to sit back and relax while you suffer. It's only halftime. Set at the halfway point of the movie. Honestly, I think it'd be funny if that was not intentional. For the Hercules movie for Hades to say it's only halftime at around the halfway mark of the movie. Because apparently people timed it out. And I'm just like, I feel like that was purely coincidental considering how much stuff usually ends up getting cut during a film's production. That was a smart move. It's like whether it was intentional or not, it's perfect. Maybe there was a little bit of intention in there. But it's still funny. There's something wrong. Something wrong with the way that I'm shaping the head. I don't like it. So that's about where the nose kind of comes in from. Taking it a little bit too seriously. I know I said I was just gonna do something quick, but I want him to look good. At least his face. That's all. That's all I want is his face to look good. Maybe if I... yeah, that's looking... That looks way better, actually. Maybe just... Oops. No, Mally's getting stuck in the game was such a shock. Yeah. He really did have the tables turned. My, how the turntables. Oh, no, this little iris goes right here. You know, why did I go as my table today? Why did I go as my tablet today? Mally's staring over. Mm, probably should have gotten rid of it from me. Well, something isn't sitting right about where this eye is. That's better. It's the little things. Little adjustments. Also, you needs a damn break, cause those overbloods are just month after month. Period, the worst. So it's only been like September, November. I think it's in game time. I think it's been about 9 months. In game time, it's been approximately 9 months, and so far, 7 students have overblooded. My, what a time to be alive in Night Raven College. It's raining hard outside. Oh boy. It's not raining over here, but it has been raining here for like a couple days, and I'm just like, yay. Except for the snails. Oh my goodness. There's like an epidemic of snails on my house. On the house. It's like, where are you snails coming from? This wasn't an issue like a couple years ago. What is going on? But maybe it's because, you know, there's new houses nearby. And so there's no more woods for them to hide in, and now they're just climbing on the house or something. Because, like, there's so many snails. Every time it rains, snails. Snails everywhere. And it's so awkward every time I try to walk outside and I accidentally crush them. I'm like, no! No, I didn't want to crush you. Why are you in the way? Cause it was... No, cause... If that was me, I would have overblooded ages ago. It's just Gary the snail and his friends. I'm sorry, Gary the snail, but you gotta get out the way sooner. I know. It's so sad. Like, no. I don't want to do that to you little guys. What is happening to you? What just happened to my pen pressure? What in the world? But now we just put salt around the house, like we're casting out fairies or something. Oh no, what is wrong with my tablet? You're not supposed to do that. My tablet's not supposed to do that. It's only supposed to be mapped to one screen. What is wrong with you? I know how to mess with its, are we fixed? Okay, we're fixed. That was weird, because I know I had to mess with the tablet settings for Blender recently. After I discovered, texture painting. Yeah, it's kind of funny that, like, ever so often we gotta go outside and just salt the house. Like, what are you doing? Preventing snails from taking refuge on my house. Because then they get stuck to the windows and it's weird. The snails are safer in the grass. Please stop trying to climb onto the building. Thank you. Rip Gary. Yeah. Gary, come home. A grill is a grill. This grill is not a home. This is not the stove I know. I'll train you all away. If you come back to stay, this kitchen's not the same without you. It's just a grill, it's just a greasy spoon without you. Also, me and Leona got married and have a daughter. She is with Flopelson. Oh boy. Well, isn't that exciting? Gary, now I know I was wrong. I messed up and now you're gone. Every time I remember something from SpongeBob, I just have to quote it. I have to. It's been seared into my brain. It takes up half of my brain space. And my sister was like, how do you remember that? I'm like, it was on like every day. SpongeBob was like on every single day. You were bound to at least watch the same episodes over and over again. This kitchen's not the same without you. Yeah, this sketch is better. This one's so much better. More proportional. But now let's try and give him that smug looking smirk. When I ripped my pants. And who could ever love a fool with a fool who went and ripped his pants? February stepped into town, and bubbling and become a clown. RCAMPFIRESONG song, and if you can't think, you sing it faster then you're wrong, but it'll help if you just sing along. CMPFIRESONG song. CMPFIRESONG song. Oh my Karen. My computer wife Karen. I literally had that 100% memorized as a kid, and I could sing it really quickly, and you could still tell what I was saying. It was a talent. RCAMPFIRESONG song, and if you think we can't sing it faster, then you're wrong, but it'll help if you just sing along. CMPFIRESONG song. CMPFIRESONG song, and if you think we can sing it faster, then you're wrong, but it'll help if you just sing along. I'm a goofy goober, yeah. You're a goofy goober, yeah. We're all goofy goobers, yeah. Goofy, 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 goo. That was always a fun one to do. The SpongeBob knowledge is seared into my brain. It's the best day ever. Now that we're men, we can do anything now that we're men. We changed our underwear now that we're men. The Pell song is now that we're men. Yes, yes it is. He a man now. Living in the sunlight, loving the moonlight, having a wonderful time. Oh yeah, it's Andy's Texas song. I feel bad I can't remember that one off the top of my head, but it's like, it's in there. It's in there. I just remembered like the context of the episode a bit more. Sadie being homesick. How long have I been trying to draw a mouth? Wish I was back in Texas. It's like getting ridiculously long just to try and draw a mouth. I'm satisfied with that. Looks vaguely smug. You know what? You're just getting this. I can't draw a mouth right now. He's just getting this. He is frowning. Fixing this a little bit. I only draw anime noses, okay? I don't like semi-realism. Also, the musical episode, I forgot the songs. It's the best day ever. It's the best day ever. Flopal song in love with my daughter. Flopal son in love with my daughter. Oh boy. I feel like I have to commit to at least making this look like Leona by adding his hair. Because we got rid of the original sketch completely. And this will kind of hide the fact that we don't got ears. I just do something like this. Why did I make his hair look like it's wet? It looks weird and stringy. Well, whatever, it's fine. This is fine. We just needed the bangs anyway. The only salvageable thing here is the hat. Get rid of this. Maybe shrink it a little bit. Squash it a bit. There we go. Big ol' hat. Leona is a cat in a hat. He is. He is. That's our cat in a hat. Man, I really need to make sure this hat looks like a hat. Cause like I can kind of draw a hat, but it's like I need like the reference to match what I'm drawing is the problem. Like, see, clearly I can draw a hat. My model's wearing one right now, but like it's hard. It takes a lot of brain power for me to figure out how to do hat. Looks like a bootleg tray hat. I mean, it's like the same style of hat, I think. It seems to be like the main hat that gets drawn a lot in Twisted Wonderland is like that fedora looking hat. I don't think they're fedoras though. No, like it's like a... At least this one, I don't think... I don't know. I'm not a hat person. Somebody with more hat knowledge would be able to figure it out. Bring that lower. And I can just get rid of this. It served its purpose as just placeholder. Isn't it funny when you draw something and then you have to get rid of the entire thing? Or in this case, a bunch of it. If I want to, I'll fix his hat later, but for now... For now, it's just this. And same for here. Yeah, no, I'm keeping this face neutral because I can't. Disney has an obsession with fedoras. think it's a Yana thing. I don't know. It's hard to tell which is which. Also, I think this is the only time he's ever actually worn his button-up shirts properly, now that I'm actually looking at the outfit. I'm like, wait a minute. This shirt's fully buttoned! Man is dressing to impress! He's serious today, buddy. It's a miracle. Oh, he's wearing like 2 necklaces. Interesting. I can't wait to see the live 2D so we can zoom in on that one more. He's got like 2 different necklaces on. Actually. Leona doesn't have a boob window, he's playing the part. Exactly. He's not trying to piss anybody off today. He's taking it seriously. I have a feeling something he's gonna probably mention is like something about like what you thought I didn't know how to dress myself or something. Am I too fancy for you? Yeah, he has like an interesting extra necklace. Half pearls, half chain. What an interesting combination. Leona, look, Vil, I'm dressed up now, leave me alone. It's like you forgot I was a prince, didn't you? I can clean up nicely. I can be a prince whenever I want. Leona, probably. And I just know Chica sends him birthday cards and gifts on Leona's birthday. Oh, yeah. And probably even handmade by Chica himself. Like, happy birthday, Uncle Leona. You're the best. And he says he's gonna throw it out, but he never does. We need more Chica. Yes. I just need a little blurb in this birthday card where he's talking about, like, his family sent him something. Specifically Chica. There we go, our head shot of Leona. The hat is probably gonna forever bother me, but that's okay. And Leona saves the cards in his dresser that Reggie finds months later. Like, aw, Leona, you big softy. You big softy, you. You can't trick me. Yay! We doodled a Leona. And here he is again. Actually, if I... Hold on. Real quick. If I zoom, enlarge this image, try to enlarge it, I think you might be able to see what I was talking about with his necklace. If it'll let me enlarge. Yeah, see? There's like a little... It looks like a little book. A little charm on the necklace or something. I don't know what it is, but there's something there. I can see it. I see it. I just need to know what it is, and we'll probably get that later. Also, I bet he kept every gift everyone gives him. Even the ones he hates. Yeah, I see it. Yeah. Yeah. He has a bit of a spoiled prince after all. Or at least he behaves like one. Does he have eyeshadow? Yes, yes he does, but it's like a very, like, silvery blue. But it's like a very subtle... Yeah, it's there. It's just pretty subtle. And that's like the only makeup he has on him, too. It's just the eyes. He can get pretty when he wants to. Anyway, tomorrow is going to be the Floyd presentation. I have to start setting that up properly. I have to. I gotta. I haven't started on it yet. Malleus gives him a cookbook for good meat meals. Leona never touches it, but he kept... That's my headcanon. I think... Actually, I think it was Ida. Ida gifted him a chessboard one year. And, like, I think he actually uses it. Like a fancy-looking wooden chessboard. If I'm remembering correctly. Because I know that is something he did get for one of his birthdays. I don't remember which card it was. I think it was one of the first birthday cards. Or at least a card where Ida was, like, one of the characters. Either that or it was just mentioned offhand. I don't remember exactly, but I know it was Ida specifically because I think that was, like, the one thing they had, like, in common. Like, it's technically the only thing that they have in common, because, like, not only is it a board game, it's a smart people game. And they're both smart people. Anyways, bye-bye. I gotta work on the Floyd presentation thing. Or else I'm never gonna do it. And it'll be embarrassing. But, yeah, bye-bye. Another headcanon that Leona will allow only one pet to someone he trusted. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.